I'm like the happiest Chevy Suburban owner right now, at least the old ones. Now, starting off a video like that, you might be wondering, what the heck is he so happy about? Well, I was happy about the new tires. I was happy about my fresh inspection. But now I'm happy about another thing. If you may remember in a lot of my other videos, when I did startups of it, it would sound kind of loud, it was annoying, it just was really noisy and it didn't sound very clean. Well, that all changed now. The story behind that is, I was at Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine, Texas, I think it's the largest car dealer in the world, to be honest with you. And I was looking at some of their used cars, and I had parked my truck basically in the middle of one of the aisles of cars. And I went to go start my truck again after I figured, prices are too high, I couldn't afford anything. I went to go start it, and it started for just about a second, and then all of a sudden, there's nothing. And then I tried firing it again, and it just made this really loud whining noise, and I was like, oh crap, my starter's gone. Well, it went all right. It really did go. But the fact of the matter is that it was actually the original starter that came with the truck in the first place, which means that starter lasted me 221,000 miles, and that is an epic tribute to how reliable GM parts can be. But anyways, onto the truck. Let me show you this thing. Well, here she is. Still looks original as ever. Still shining in some aspects. Still got the brand new tires. Just to reiterate, a lot of tread still on them. Anyways, so I guess what I'm, in a nutshell, I got a new starter for this thing. I had to, otherwise they were going to tow this thing out of the place. Because today, Tuesday, June 7th, 6th or 7th of 2010, they were going to haul this off to, this thing off to the auction cars. But I'm glad they didn't, because this thing sounds awesome. But anyways, here's the new starter, or the box it came in at least. The Ultima Select Professional Series, brand new, cost me $155 plus tax. Now, here's the old one. And from the back and all the threads, it doesn't look that bad. But when you get up towards the housing, the whole housing, the thing that sticks, that holds the gear in place and connects the gear to the flywheel, is sheared off. I mean, completely busted off. And I remember there was, just got my finger, but I remember there was kind of some chunks and bits. I can't get them out right now, but there's some chunks, and there was one that was actually about the size of a quarter maybe, and it was all messed up, and that wasn't too good. But anyways, before I crank this thing up, which you're absolutely going to be stunned at how nice this thing sounds, if you look down underneath my truck, way underneath, right up in there. Oh, hold on. So there it is. That's the brand new starter right there. Also gives you a chance to look under my truck a little bit. It's rust free, actually. Or so far so good. Actually, I got an email from a guy today saying that I should sell this thing for $800. $800? Are you out of your mind? Looking this good? Hell no. Pardon my French. But anyways, here's a question for y'all. Would you honestly think that a truck with 300 miles short of 222,000 miles, almost 250,000 miles on the original engine, would you expect that engine to sound as good as this? I don't think so. Sounds absolutely perfect. I'm serious. I mean, even the under hood light works, and I haven't changed that in years. K&N filter's just been serviced, brand new battery. Jeez, just too much to list. Sounds as sweet as ever. And the air conditioning actually works now. It's just a loose wire. Nice and cold. Even just got it recharged. Sweet. But there you go. She sounds sweet as a nut now. Let's see, let me think of all the new parts I've just put on her. $40 for a new inspection, $560 for 4 new tires, and $160 for a new starter. Not to mention 7.5 hours of my time and a whole slew of Meguiar's detailing products. Still got a shine. Unbelievable. Sweet. Does anybody want to buy this thing? If you can, make me an offer. I mean, don't make me something lowball. This thing's not mint, but it's pretty good. Sweet.